Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the real world. Today, we're taking a look at Braveheart to see if it's worth it for your movie night. It's time for a real recommendation. Spoilers ahead. Braveheart depicts the story of the legendary warrior William Wallace, who led the fight against the British in the First War of Scottish Independence. Directed by and starring Mel Gibson as the Scottish freedom fighter, Braveheart is a very cinematic war movie full of epic large-scale battles with plenty of gore and brutality. And considering this was made in the 90s, it's pretty realistic looking. Wallace himself is portrayed as a valorous and courageous farmer turned war hero who stands up against the tyrannical rule of the British in the name of justice and freedom. Through multiple tragedies and hardships of his own, Wallace is thrust into the position of leading an entire nation to reclaim their independence. And with it being a 90s movie, Wallace, of course, gives plenty of inspiring speeches.
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Not just a simple warrior, though. Wallace is very wise and educated, able to speak multiple languages and use advanced military tactics beyond what any simple farmer could do normally. He's also quite the spiritualist and tender romantic, with every female character in the movie drawn to his real man charm. Wallace is capable of piercing hearts whenever and however the situation calls for.
Why do you help me?
Because of the way you are looking at me now.
Overall, Braveheart is a highly award-winning film worth its praise, nabbing the Oscar for Best Film and Best Director, among other things, even doubling Scottish tourism. It's visually striking and compelling, but it's also a highly controversial film. It's known to be one of the most historically inaccurate and exaggerated films of all time, replacing and adding many plot events just for the sake of cinematic and storytelling flair. Some of these can be really noticeable in how they make the movie full of stereotypical tropes. They can be a bit off-putting, but it's a story. A retelling of an age-old legend. If you simply take the movie for what it is, then you'll enjoy watching it. It's a 90s action movie. If you enjoy the style and vibe of Braveheart and want some more sword-slaying action, then I'd recommend watching King Arthur for some more legendary hero action, or Ironclad if you want a pure medieval bloodfest. Both are up on Netflix now. But if you're looking for something else, then I'd take a look at our other real recommendations to see what fits you best. That wraps up this week's real recommendation. Thanks for watching. And for all those times when you can't go to theaters or don't like what's playing, but just can't decide what to watch at home, be sure to keep it on the real world. Like and subscribe for more videos every Friday, and follow us on Instagram for updates, and tell us in the comments what you're going to watch this weekend. This has been John, and whatever you end up watching, I wish you all a real good weekend.
And tell me, what advice would you offer on the present situation?